So Samsung Mobile posted an article today, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about it because I kind of want to get your opinions down below. So they came out with a special edition of the Galaxy Z Fold 4 and the Buds 2 Pro. This is nothing new. They have done this with the Z Fold 2, Z Fold 3, Z Flip 3, and the Z Flip 4. They've always come out with special editions. I don't think they really sell too well in the United States. I think they sell a lot real better in South Korea, where Samsung is actually from. But it's always interests me a lot because they take the normal phone, just a normal Z Fold 4, and they brand it, obviously. Now, they don't use like D brand. That would be really bad if they use D brand to go ahead and put a sticker on the back, especially because they charge like $200 extra for this decal. So my guess is they're going to go ahead and probably laser etch this decal into the actual device. And then, of course, they go ahead and bam, release it. And they price up the price tag, they hype up the price tag $200. It always interests me who actually buys these decals. Now, certain phones make sense, right? The Z Fold 3 was absolutely a top seller. When that came out, it was flying off of Samsung's website. And they were making crazy money. That's why with the Z Fold 4, they really hyped it up so much and talked so much good about it, saying like, oh, this phone's going to be amazing. This phone's going to be amazing. And we're going to sell so many units because Z Fold 3 was so successful. They thought they were just going to continue to back off that success. Now, obviously, the Z Fold 4 was successful, but after a month of it coming out, they already lowered the price to $1,500 on discount. They brought back pre-order bonuses, the Galaxy Watch, Galaxy Buds, really trying to push this phone out there. Now for Black Friday, you have two different options. One is this $450 off, which is $1,350, or a second option is you can actually get $350 off plus trade-in incentives. If you have a Galaxy Z Fold 3, you get $1,000 off the price tag. And if you have any other Galaxy S phone, I think it has to be the most recent phone, you get up to $450 trade-in value. So you could, theoretically speaking, trade in a bunch of old cell phones you have and a Z Fold 3 and upgrade to Z Fold 4 for $100. That's kind of crazy. Now, that theory aside, I still think they're doing that. A little bit of me was like, do they think this phone is failing? Or are they trying to boost numbers? Because a lot of times, companies will sell products for cheaper so they can boost their numbers. They can boost their amount of products sold. It looks good to stockholders, usually. But that's not why I think they're doing it. I think they're trying to make this phone mainstream. And so mainstream that if they think they make it cheaper, everyone and their mother will buy this phone. And then it will just become a go-to. The Z Fold series is a mainstream device. Everyone has a foldable phone. They have already said, Samsung has already come out and said, by 2025, this is going to be a daily driver for everybody. Most people will have a foldable phone by 2025. And that might be a little bit of what they're trying to do. If you just bring down the price tag enough, right? So it's more affordable to the average consumer, a lot more average consumers might buy it. Now, of course, the price tag is really not the biggest problem in the Z Fold series. It's really the inner display and the durability in the display. Also, a lot of people are upset about the camera system on the back. And of course, the camera inside is under display camera and it's 4 megapixels. So there are a lot of different things people don't like. People don't like the crease in the middle. It's a whole strew of things. Even if this phone was, let's say, for example, $1,200, right? Let's say this phone was the equivalent of what an iPhone costs. There would still be people who wouldn't buy this phone simply because of the fact of the screen inside. And that's just it. That's just period. No matter how much you lower the price or you discount or you give special incentives or offers, you're getting to a point where people are just not going to buy it because they don't trust the inside of the screen, whether they don't like it, they think it's not durable, or they don't like the look. At the end of the day, all you're going to do by lowering the price over and over again is really just alienating your fans who bought this phone at the $1,800 price tag, like myself. And you're looking back, you're like, why did I buy $1,800? And then next time a Z Fold comes out, Z Fold 5, same thing with the Surface Duo 1 and 2. There's a reason why people didn't buy that phone right away. Because they were like, oh, I'm not buying this phone right away. In 3 months, the phone's going to be half the price. And guess what? Surface Duo 2 went down $500 in about 4 months or 4 or 5 months once it came out. This phone, in a month or two, was $300 off with incentives. So when you come out with a special edition, if your phone is absolutely killing it in sales, destroying it in sales, I understand the concept of coming out with special edition, okay? You come out with special edition because you're like, hey, listen, you know, oh, you guys love this phone. You guys love this product. But if you guys really want to get a special edition of it, here's a special edition you can get. And it really just pushes hardcore fans. Because special editions of phones, usually only hardcore fans will buy them. Because it's usually the people who really support you and really want to get your best product possible. And again, obviously, yes, the anime, people like the anime too, they're going to get it for that reason. But I feel like it's more or less hardcore fans that will buy this phone. It's collectors that will buy this phone. But the issue is when you put this, you know, incentive based of, we're going to keep lowering the price, and then you come out with a special edition that's $200 more than the original price, I just don't understand how you could do it. I don't understand how it would work or how it would actually fare in any way good. Now, of course, this is a special edition. Again, it does look good. I'm not going to say it doesn't look good because it definitely does look good. And if you are a fan of the anime, you're definitely a fan of this phone with this decal, right? But it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I understand the concept. And trust me, like Xbox does it all the time. Every single Xbox comes out ever has a special edition. Whether it's a Halo special edition, whether it's a, Star Wars special edition. PlayStation does the same. Every company does this. But the thing is, usually they sell their products very well and their products are selling amazingly and they're not discounting them. So the special editions come out and usually they're not like actually more money. Sometimes they're more money, usually they're not. Usually they're pretty much the same exact price except they're limited. So when you're upcharging a fee on a already discounted product, I don't know. I don't see the narrative that makes this work, but definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. Would you buy this special edition of this phone? Would you buy a special edition of any phone? Would you buy a Z Fold 4 special edition? This is one thing where I see it all the time, and I'm like, I'm just not going to go ahead and dip my feet into that at all. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.